Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have a collective beauty haul for you guys. This is from Beautylish as well as MAC Cosmetics as well as Lime Crime. Now I am unfamiliar if Beautylish is still partnered with Jeffree Star. I know there has been a lot of controversy around his name and just recent stuff going on with him. A lot of this stuff was purchased before that, and I've just finally found time to just film and show you guys what I picked up, as well as a couple of these things were gifts that I got my daughter for her first day of school. So I want to get this filmed so I could go ahead and gift her those gifts. So let me jump in and get started and show you guys what I picked up. The first one is a gift from my husband. I am a total purple person. I love me some purple. If you can't tell, purple nails, had to have the Bloodlust. My husband bought me the Jeffree Star Bloodlust Artistry palette. I am totally obsessed with this palette. I feel like this is just so glamorous with that crushed purple velvet. Let's go ahead and see if we can pop it open one-handed. See if we can get her out of the box. There we go. So this is the Bloodlust palette. For being a purple themed palette, it doesn't have too many purples in it, but I do like the color range, and this palette is just so gorgeous. It is a showcase piece. I definitely feel like this is something that I'm going to end up leaving out on my vanity for decoration as well as using. I am so grateful he bought that for me. So moving on. I did get some samples here from Beautylish. I don't know what's in that pack. And then a Good Molecules primer. I went ahead and I ordered the Viseart, or Viseart, depending on how you pronounce it. But it is, I believe, Viseart. And this is the Paris Edit palette. I am not going to open this one-handed. Definitely, if you want, you can Google swatches, but this is definitely a peachy, mauve-y toned palette. Good everyday palette. I definitely think that Viseart is of high quality. I absolutely love and adore their shadows. I have a ton of their palettes. One of these days, I need to find time, I guess. I need to find time, and I need to film a palette collection if you guys would be interested in seeing that, because I probably have 100 or more palettes, and a lot of them are high-end. A lot of them are Natasha Denona, Viseart, Dior. I was a hardcore Dior eyeshadow collector for a long time. I have tons of Dior Quints, a lot of limited edition ones, and so forth. So if you guys want to see a shadow collection, definitely bring it to my attention, and I will try to make it a point to film that. So I went ahead and I did hang on to the tissue paper. I end up shipping a lot of stuff on Mercari, so I may end up reusing this to wrap something that I send. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this. This is a gift for my daughter. She is starting middle school. She's recently started experimenting with makeup, and she's seen this and fell in love with it, so I totally wanted to surprise her with the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. Let's go ahead and flip it over, see if it has colors on the back. It does not have the colors on the back. Let me see if I can open this one-handed. So far, we are doing good. So this is the Jawbreaker palette, and I think she's gonna love this. She loves bright colors. So this is all rainbow themed. This is totally a her palette. She is absolutely gonna freak that she got this for middle school. She also got a couple others in the box here. So this is like a little collective mommy daughter makeup haul. So that's for her. Some of the stuff up here is for mommy. So one of the things that I picked up is the MAC Underground, and this was a limited edition small batch highlighter, rainbow highlight. They only did 1,000 of them. Let's see, I got number 273. Let me see if I can pop that open and show you guys what it looks like. And I'm on the fence if I'm going to keep this, because I do have one of the Wet n Wild rainbow highlighters. Oh, she is pretty. But I won't lie, she's like reselling on eBay and Mercari for like $80. I'm like, oh, I paid like 20, maybe 30 bucks for it. That's a nice little profit margin to put in the house savings. So on the fence if I am going to keep it. It should be hand numbered on the back. It is not hand numbered on the back. It's just called Precious on the back. And only the box, that's a surprise, only the box is hand numbered from MAC. So that is the MAC Underground Rainbow Highlighter in Precious. Another Jeffree star here, and when he came out with the cremated palette, I tried to avoid this palette, and then I'm like, that is the perfect cool tone gray palette. And I mean, it's not all cool tone gray, there are some warmer grays in here, but I love the ashiness of this palette. It is absolutely stunning. I love the monochromatic color variation. So let me see if I can pop this open one-handed as well so I can show you guys what it looks like. So far so good. You guys are getting a sneak peek of what else I picked up. So this, the cremated palette, has Jeffree star on the front of it. And look at those colors. Oh, they are beautiful. Like, this is the perfect, like, only smoky eye palette you totally need. Recently he launched the Orgy palette, which is like the all nude palette. It's pretty, but I just don't gravitate towards that. Like, I gravitated towards this and the Bloodlust. Those were like the two that I had to have. So here is the items I picked up from Lime Crime, and I've had some of their smaller palettes and I weren't too keen on them, but I did get 40% off of these. These kept catching my attention, especially on the Ulta website, but I ended up getting a better deal by ordering via Lime Crime. This is the Venus XL2 eyeshadow palette. Back of it looks like that. Let's go ahead and see if we can open this one-handed as well. We are on a roll with being able to actually open stuff one-handed. I am shocked. Let me go ahead and move these little flaps to the side. So like I said, this is the Venus XL2. And I believe this is the green one. Yeah, this is the earthy, like, green tone one. Look how pretty these are. These are like my everyday colors right here. These are absolutely stunning. This is like a keeper palette for me. I am so in love with it. Let's just hope that it performs well, because like I said, I've had some of the smaller ones in the past, and I ended up giving them to my daughter because I just didn't gravitate towards them, because I felt like I really had to work hard to get a look that I liked out of them, because I didn't like the way they performed. Like, I had the smaller version of this one. So this is the Venus XL. Looks like that on the back. Let's see if we can pop this open one-handed. Once again, we are on a roll, so I will be able to show you what this looks like. So that is the front of the palette. We're gonna go ahead and pop her open. Maybe we're not on a roll. There we go. So she is like super berry toned. I definitely like the Venus XL2 more than I like this one, but I won't lie, I'm crushing hard on this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Some of these colors do scare me a little bit, like Passion and Flora, but I guess if you blend and just use small amounts, it'll all work out on its own. So that is the Venus XL palette. And then the last two items here are items I got for my daughter. My daughter knew she was getting the Jawbreaker for middle school. She did not know she was getting these. I kept seeing her look at these via like Google search on her laptop. So I went ahead and I picked her up the Morphe X Jeffree Star. And this is the Jeffree Star Artistry palette. Let's see if we can open this up. And these are packed so well in bubble wrap. That is the back of the box. Has Jeffree Star on it. Let's see if we can unbubble wrap this with one hand. Now that would be a magical thing of its own. Yes, we successfully did. and this is for her. Another very bright, very rainbow. Like, I won't lie, I love this side right here, and I love most of those on the top. So mom might dip in a little bit. This might be something we end up sharing, but for the most part, it is hers. Like, let's not lie, it's hers. It is hers. I have lots of colors that would end up being comparable and that kind of stuff. The main thing she wanted more than anything, this is the Morphe James Charles palette. Like, she is gonna freak. She is gonna freak when she sees this. She has been wanting it so bad. Like, she's been like on her stepdad about it, because he bought me the Bloodlust palette. She's like, you bought mom the Bloodlust palette and you won't buy me the James Charles. Well, he knew I had already bought it for. So this is the James Charles palette. Let's go ahead and open this one-handed as well. So James Charles palette. Like, this is like the most epic palette video that I've ever done. This is like a lot of makeup palettes I've hauled. So Morphe James Charles matte black. She is gonna freak. Oh, that is pretty. She's gonna love that. Those colors right there are giving mom some good vibes. And these, so I like that it's a good mix of neutrals and pops of colors, because I feel like she can have like the best of both worlds with this palette. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye everyone.